All right, welcome back everybody for this Monday, September 18, 2023. Okay, so starting off this morning, during the first hour of trading, had a few things going on here. We did take the mini Russell. Now that was originally a buy. We reversed, took a loss on the buy, reversed, went short, made money. I'll show you those results in a minute. But we also had a buy, only a buy on the mini NASDAQ coming in here as a pairing pattern buy. I believe also that mini Russell was a pairing pattern buy. Remember, when I'm trading, I'm only using 4 different patterns I'm looking at. And everything that I'm doing is based on patterns, okay? Patterns and something we call Einstein. Once a pattern is developed and an entry is triggered, then Einstein will give us an indication of some targets, and that's what we did this morning. First target coming in on the mini NASDAQ. So I did go ahead and take a buy here. This came in a little bit after 10 o'clock. Did finally exit here right after 12, around 12:30 or so. Made some really nice money on the mini NASDAQ. Once again, on the mini Russell, did end up making a little bit of money on the mini Russell. Not much. We'll show you those results in a minute. Let's take a look at the stocks because we had a really strong day on the stocks, particularly AVGR. So let's look at a few things here. All right, so we entered AVGR right down here, coming in as a pairing pattern buy. That came in right before the opening, came in around 9:24 prior to the 9:30 opening. We did have that pop, but what I liked here is that we had several targets sitting up here. We had, this is actually the entry. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. As we were starting to move higher, we started to develop some higher targets. You're not seeing the upper targets up here. I didn't draw them because it was moving just so fast. Once it broke through this target right around here, which was like 701, got in and just rode it. As soon as I started seeing weakness right over here, I went ahead and got out. So I tried to ride it as far as I can. It was beyond my upper targets, and so I think I had a target somewhere. I think it was around 755, something like that, somewhere around in here. But it was just blasting and going. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to catch these big parabolic moves. And once again, what do we see after the opening, right? We get in prior to the opening. We get that initial thrust. But the nice thing about this, and why I didn't just get out, is because I was watching the order flow, saw a lot of really good buying coming in. No reason to get out of it. And this was pretty much the only one that was on a lot of people's radar this morning. So they always look at the most active. People are going to jump into it. Nothing else really took off. Some did it later on, but this was really the big one. So everybody's going to throw all their resources into this, and that's why you see these big moves. So anyway, beautiful trade on AVGR. Now, I did take a loss on the very first trade I put on, which was RDHL. I think we should look at RDHL. So let's look at RDHL. So this is my very first one, RDHL. Also COSM. I am carrying COSM overnight, so keep that in mind. COSM carrying overnight. RDHL. So basically, this came in prior to getting into AVGR. So what one of the things you're gonna notice is I usually have 2 or 3 on, with the idea that I know one of those are probably going to have a big move up. And the idea is that when I see that big move up, a lot of times the other 2 will follow. But if they don't, or one or the others don't, one of the 3 or 2 of the 3 start to move up, then I'll try to get rid of that third one that's not moving. And what I didn't like here is right after the opening, I didn't like this sharp breakdown. So it did have a little bit of bounce. I did want to hold it. So I went ahead and I got out and took my loss on RDHL. But overall, just a beautiful day overall, because I did, like I said, made some really nice money on this mini NASDAQ. Once again, you know I love the indices. I've been trading them since the 80s. Mini Russell, made a little bit of money on that, only because I started off with a buy, had to take a loss on that, reverse went short. But I did pick up a little bit on that, on the reversal. And then, of course, I did lose on RDHL, and everything else pretty much scalping in and out. APGE. APGE, let's see here. GRPN and AMPX all were later entries. with targets, meaning that I did have resting orders to get out of those trades. So it wasn't really, once again, I'm really only going to try to catch a parabolic move in the morning. I'm not really looking to do that in the afternoon. So a little bit different way we get out on the afternoons, right? So we're looking just to hit that first target or so, and then we're going to get out. I'm not looking for a huge move at the towards the end of the day, that last hour of trading. So looking for those bigger moves first thing in the morning. Then in the afternoon, we want to really just go for small little profits here. So that's what they did. Overall, nice day. Once again, we do have I think a big financial report coming out this week. So this is going to be, we're probably going to see some good volatility in here. All right, everybody's anticipating what they're going to do. So we should see some real good volatility, which for us short-term traders, or scalpers, we love that volatility. So just kind of keep that in mind. All right, that's it. We'll be back tomorrow for the next update. Please join us in the morning. We are here every morning from 9 a.m. till about 9:28, and that is open to everybody. And then we switch over to Discord with our members, where we can continue on trading. We also do share our, we have several things, but we also share our watch list, the stocks that I'm actually looking to get into. And typically out of that watch list, we'll have 2 or 3 that are going to trigger and I'll be in those. And then later in the day, we get another watch list for afternoon setups, and I'm usually in 1 or 2 of those as well in the afternoon. So if you want to get a hold of that watch list and or watch as I trade, join our Discord channel, which you can do by just going to my website, innovativetradingstrategies.com, and that's going to wrap it up. So we'll see everybody hopefully first thing tomorrow morning. Take care.